I wouldn't sell them now. No. Because what the clever thing about selling is to sell at the top of the market.
Okay, you know where you're going?
We're in the region of around about 1,500 miles.
Or that if you can give me a text message, because I'm in a place at the moment.
Cubist painter in the 1940s who only died recently, actually, a couple of years ago.
Have you been here before? I've not been to Burnley before. My husband comes from Bolton and my in-laws live near Blackpool. So it's an area I'm familiar with it. Yeah. But even though Eric Knowles has been saying we should come here for years, because he's a local boy, I'd not yet come to Burnley.
Right. Have you had time to have a look at the area?
Yesterday I went down the Leeds-Liverpool Canal on a barge and round the Weaver's Triangle and saw the cottages and the old mills and of course all the regeneration that's going on around there. I went up to the Singing Ringing Tree. It's Pantechnicon, I think, is the official title of it.
Yes.
Which is great. And the wind was gusting like you wouldn't believe, and the sound was incredible. And then, of course, around here, around Townley Hall, what an amazing resource for local people in the middle of the town. It's a wonderful place.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. And you collect samplers, I understand.
Well, being on the roadshow, you have to collect something.
Yes,
otherwise you feel rather left out. So I collect samplers which are textiles stitched in the end of the late 18th up to the mid 19th century, usually by children in the workhouses, and they're just beautiful examples of their embroidery and needlework skills, which they would then use as a kind of CV, if you like, to get a job in domestic service. And they're very humble things, not particularly expensive things, but I think just beautiful. So yes, I collect those.
Where do you find them? Junk shops or?
Well,
antique
if you work
fairs?
on the roadshow, of course, you have you're in to all the auction houses around the country because so many of the experts work with auction houses. So I put the word out. So if you get any really good ones, let me know. So I've got my collection going pretty quickly that way. I've got about 7 now. So I'm now just seeing that as I find them, I collect them. Yeah.